Hey guys, we are into mission, is it 7? 7 or 8, the train yard, or transit yard it's called. This one is the only mission in the game with an achievement tied to it to do something within the mission. Let's save the hostages. That's right at the end in the anarchic train section, the only one in the game so far that I've encountered that's brutal and you can't avoid killing or being in assault style combat, so we'll go over that when we get to it. I don't get it in this one, but I did get it in the run previous, so I'll be able to show you where to get it and how to get it. Anyway, this is also the first and I'd assume only mission where you play as Briggs in first person, and although the control scheme's a bit wonky, the first person element isn't horrible. It seems quite alright for a game that's obviously always been third person. They've done a pretty good job of it, and you don't have to play in it long anyway. So basically what I'm trying to do, at least to get me ghost score up, is avoid the guards. Just follow the path that I take. The paths that the enemies are in are generally the same. You could probably just walk past this guy. I wasn't sure how long it would be until he turned around, but yeah, he will turn around in a little while, so you could really just walk past him at the point where you get to him, so that wouldn't really be an issue. But given the fact that Briggs is you can only use his gun. I mean, you can use the shocker to knock people out, but that's about all that he's got to maintain a ghost rating. All the rest is Panther, I believe, or unless you get in trouble, it would be assault. But yeah, as you see here, this is a difficult one to get the mastery on. I can tell you that now. It's I mean, this run here barely got close to it, so, and it was about as good as I could imagine it, doing it. So here you have to kill 3 guys in this area. That's non-negotiable. Just give them a quick spray. As you see there, the gun's silent, so don't worry about being spotted. But as you see, I try to open the door and he says, "Oh, I can't open it because I'm a sook." No, because too many guards are close, so you got to kill that fella. And there you see, ghost rating undisturbed. Very good. So we move back to Sam for the second time. It's just obviously, Sam, Briggs, Sam, Briggs, Sam. That's how it rolls here. So try to follow me here to a T. If you keep the speed up of what I do, you'll easily get past this area without any problems whatsoever. Wait on top of the train there and just wait for him to turn around. Well, you'll see him do an animation, then that's when you can jump off. There you go. And he'll go. Quickly run, jump up, jump down, and run across. Watch out, there's a few landmines in this area and the preceding area. So just stay to the right, jump up, and jump down. You could wait and probably try and dodge this guy, but in the interest of speed, we will take him out. Probably lose a couple of 100 points, or 100 points or so for doing that, so not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, moving on over. And we go up the stairs. There will be a collectible in that room. Actually, I think it's a capture of the HVT in the room at the top of those stairs. Anyway, just jump over the wall, get another little nice bonus, and perch yourself on there and watch out for the Spec Ops guy up there. You'll turn around and that's your cue to exit. Don't worry about getting spotted there. It's pretty damn hard, but just stick to the right and kind of get cover behind this train and perch yourself on this wall here and wait for the Spec Ops guy to come around. Once again, if you're following me to a T with speed wise, you really shouldn't have an issue getting this far. You'll rarely be hindered by enemies because they're not near anything. As you see there, you really just run all the way through. Watch for landmines again. You can see I'm trying to look down. Just if you're having trouble spotting them on a TV or whatever you're playing on, there's two there, just so you know. Use your sonar goggles. I'm pretty sure that's a lesson learnt in a couple of the co-op missions that I've seen so far, and they should say it here. Anyway, just crawl next to the train, listen to these two guys have a conversation. Just be patient. On that note, I think I'm about 5 missions away from completing this. So yeah, it shouldn't take me too long from this point to to get to you know what I'm trying to say, just to finish it off. The co-op missions are pretty short, so they might be worth an upload, but they're fairly repetitive as well. They're just basically, I didn't realise what they were going to be, but they are basically the same kind of formula from Conviction, Hunter, Last Stand, that kind of stuff. A little bit more interesting, I would suppose, but cool nevertheless. Anyway, this is probably like the longest part because you have to be fairly patient. There's no real way to skip all the guards without just taking your time a little. So the way we want to go is around to the right hand side there, but there will be a worker or a guard / worker just hovering around there, and unfortunately his path leads him right in front of this door. Here we are, and there could be a quicker way. I think if you maybe go around the left side, but you're at risk of being spotted by a sniper and possibly another guard over on the left, so I just decided to stick with this path. And judging from the way that, or the path that the enemies took here, I feel like this is a pretty solid way. So as you see there, he will walk off. Once again, always be wary of that sniping beam. It will catch you a lot quicker than you might imagine other guards do. They can also spot you in cover at times as well, so that's a bit of a risk. Anyway, just be fairly patient. You'll notice as soon as he just starts to walk off from behind that carriage, he'll just trottle over here and he'll slow down, I think. No, he won't. So we walk over here and sorry, I'm a little distracted. Yeah, just wait. Obviously you see the guards there. Got pretty annoying paths here. You got the one there and one walking around behind the truck. That's the one we've been following. But coincidentally, once the guy walks inside and he walks around the back of the truck, the other fella will turn around on the left, as he does, and just it seems to me that that's just the way it was meant to be. So slowly walk inside. By the time that they've all moved out of the road and everything's all golden, we will just head up the stairs and we'll take a shortcut. If you come in this warehouse too early, I've noticed that there is a guard up top, so that's what I mean. It kind of all fits into place quite good. Yeah, it all fits into place, so yeah, just slowly walk over here and watch out for the snipe. He isn't a real issue, he won't turn around. There are two guys having a conversation down on the floor, so we have to be patient. This is probably the worst part of it. You have to be quiet and just wait. They take a fair while to move away from one another, and I do use a noise maker. As you see, I'll load it up. And the one down there in front of the light, like shining out of the door, he's the one that we want to move away with that noisemaker. So just waiting and waiting for this guy. Okay, so throw the noisemaker. Hopefully he'll walk over to it and have a good time. And once you get out of this door, you're pretty much home free. You just run into the bomb. Okay. So now we start the train section. This is where you will have a chance to save the hostages. Be patient on the first one, they'll just go out and shut the door. Have your crossbow equipped. I wouldn't imagine you could probably do this with the stun gun. You should have the crossbow by now anyway.
Stay down if you don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, get in cover on that left side, and you'll do the same in the next carriage. Try to line up your shots there. Obviously the spray from the sleeping gas, I think I've told you, can hit you even if it's on the ground. So if you can't get a shot, just shoot it on the ground next to them and it'll knock them out. Same principle here. Try and hit the first guy there, and the spread will get the second, and then you'll have an easy shot on the last guy. Equip. I mean, you can have sleeping gas grenades, they'll work here. This is a tricky little section because you have to be quick and you'll die if you're not quick enough jumping into the cover. But have your sleeping gas grenades, or you can just use your your crossbow like I do here. It was pretty simple to do, really. Shoot the glass on the second window and just crouch into cover. Just blind fire that, or you can blind fire the grenade. I mean, it's really up to you, whatever works. You might die a couple of times there, but never fear. Anyway, to get the hostage achievement here, hold LB to throw as soon as you open that door, because you can hold LB and press A to open the door, throw it as quickly as you can. You should unlock it there and then. I guess you can just restart checkpoint, although you'd probably have to do the whole train sequence again.